you go into franchising, or if you are currently franchising, these are things that definitely you must see that you are able to do and do very well. Otherwise, you will go under for wanting to go over. Access to your brand goodwill, right? You have to have a good brand goodwill that opens doors. Somebody can start up a business beside your franchisee, and that your franchisee will be patronized, not because it is an old business, but because of the name, because of that very brand. That your franchisee will quickly break even faster, compared to the other guy who had just opened the business with a relatively new business name. The training, the know-how, the permission to enable them to use your brand to open locations. Very importantly, training. Any business that wants to go into franchising and already has up to 5 locations, I strongly recommend that business must have a training school. Any business that has up to 5 outlets, and maybe have relatively about 5 to 10 employees working from each of those outlets cannot succeed with scaling and expanding, even if it is not franchising, without having a training school. The proven model, a turnkey solution that you have to offer to them, above the line or nationwide, marketing, end-to-end support in setting up and running the business successfully. This is a major fear that anyone that is going into a startup has. It is a major, major, major fear that anyone going into a new business, they are wondering, I'm a good technician, I can bake cakes. I worked with a cake baking business for 10 years, leave cake baking for me, I can bake the best. But do I know how to deal with all the hassles of finding the right location, hiring the right employees, creating the documentations, SOP for them, managing customers, meeting up with all of the demands, especially with starting the business, launching that very business and running it successfully. This is one major reason people want to become your franchise partners and pay you heavily for taking up your franchise rights. Assigning a market territory, including referrals and opportunities to the franchisee.